A viral incident at a Rochester park has ignited community outrage and sparked a citywide conversation about racism. Cell phone video captured a woman using racial slurs toward a young child, leading to protests, fundraisers, and calls for accountability. Our Sananda McCall joins us in studio with more on this story. It's continuing coverage. Sananda.
Hey, Cami, controversy is growing in Rochester after a fundraiser for a 5-year-old black child targeted in a racist incident closed with over $300,000 raised. Meanwhile, a rival campaign for the woman involved is and has reached over $680,000. While the fundraiser for the child impacted by a racial incident is over, things are still pretty tense. Gifts and Go is still running a fundraiser for Shiloh Hendricks, the woman seen using racial slurs in a viral video.
What we saw was this spin up of these two campaigns kind of tornadoing, and it didn't feel right to take either one of them down because then you're almost playing favorites to one over the other.
Wells, who also appeared on Piers Morgan Uncensored following the backlash, compares the conversation of Hendricks' campaign to the outrage over the crowdsourcing site hosting another controversial campaign. Carmelo Anthony, a 17-year-old Texan accused of stabbing and killing a fellow student. But on Monday, protesters gathered, outraged that Hendricks is receiving support.
Just the fact that it's even happening in Minnesota or in the country is disgusting, so I felt like I had to be here.
But I thought the comments on there, I literally got a little knot in my stomach reading those comments. And I'm hoping that she's held accountable.
Wells says the decision to keep the campaign up is more so to address the need of safety and security for the Hendricks family. He says, however, that fundraising sites aren't instigating or creating these campaigns, but rather exposing what already exists, which he feels is for the greater good.
Because it begins the dialogue of how do we deal with the root problems that cause these things in the first place, rather than the cancel culture, which has pushed these ideas and things into the recesses of society and have caused them to fester.
Local activist Nashana Johnson-Lenoir, founder of Journey, says racism isn't new in Rochester.
This is an issue that residents and especially people of color have been experiencing in Rochester. I've been here for 14 years.
She announced a new initiative called DAP, or Data Advocacy Policy, allowing people to report acts of discrimination to drive policy change. It comes after several racial incidents have occurred within the city over the past year.
We need a platform where people can report acts of discrimination so that it doesn't get this far to where instances between two parties are ending up on social media
or national news. And the fight for justice isn't letting up. The Rochester NAACP will hold a town hall Wednesday to address racism in the city, where the family of the young boy is expected to make an official statement. Sananda, back to you, Cami.
In Rochester, yes. Sananda, thank you so much. It's a story we've continued to follow. And throughout this process, we have been trying to reach out to Shiloh Hendricks for comment. You can see the interaction here with her. She says she has hundreds of media outlets requesting an interview. She then added she is charging a fee of $100 for an interview. Our reporter declined, saying doing a paid interview would not be ethical for us here at KIMT News 3. She informed us she is not doing anything for free, but appreciated the offer.